What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Here's an interesting story I thought was worth talking about. Kim Kardashian says Kanye West's actions will affect their children more than her sex tape. So again, guys, Kim Kardashian believes that what Kanye West has done, and I think him being in the spotlight, saying what he said, etc., and how that will affect the children will be a lot more damaging than her sex tape. Now, let's really think about this practically. You know what? Let's read these comments first. We're going to read these comments and then we're going to really talk about why I think that's not necessarily true. And first comment here says, you and him will equally cause damage to y'all's children's mental well-being. You know a marriage is trash and a family has been ruined before it started when in the beginning they're already placing blame on who's going to be responsible, who's going to be to blame for these kids' mental trauma. They will be traumatized. I don't wish this on them, but with the mother like Kim, who has made the type of decisions she's made in her life, unfortunately, they will be the subject of a lot of mockery, unwanted attention, etc. We know what's coming for these children. And listen, I hope the best for them, but when you have parents who are out of control, then your kids will most likely be out of control. Here's another comment from a woman that says, shut the F up. She's a narcissist. 39 likes. Another person here says, they still got us in the group chat. We can't do nothing about it. Another person here added, it shouldn't be a competition between parents as to who will scar their kids more. Wow, exactly. Shaking my head. You're sitting up here talking about how, well, what I did wasn't as bad as what he did. This is where we're at. This right here is a representation of modern day parenting. Broken families who know they effed up from the beginning. And instead of trying to figure out how can we fix these kids, they're both still pointing fingers at each other saying, oh, well, I'm bad, but he's worse. Who's going to be mature? What woman is going to be mature? What man is going to be mature? Who are going to be the people that come together and actually build healthy families? Who? Because they do exist, but very few. But who's gonna take responsibility and accountability and try to do it the right way and not point fingers at other people? Here's another comment from another man that says, I don't think anything can get worse than your mom getting slutted out on the internet, but go off. He says 95 likes. Yes. I don't know, man. Here's another comment from another woman that says, in what world? Another person here added, once they find out about who both their parents really are, it'll be traumatic. Another comment here from another woman says, LMAO, nah, those kids are gonna hear your mama jokes forever. Another person here says she's just trying to console herself. Yeah, with the eye rolls. Now, if we're gonna be practical about this whole thing, a video of your mother that's out there floating on the internet of her getting her cheeks clapped, or someone busting her cheeks, slow, not fast. I didn't see it. I'm just guessing. Is definitely gonna be more traumatic for these kids. We know how it is, man. We know how school is. These kids are ruthless. These little kids, especially today, and they have the technology and technical skills to pull that shit up in class or have it circulating around. That is traumatic for a young child who can't rationalize and realize what's going on, which is why we have to be careful, man. We have to be careful what we do, how we conduct ourselves. Because especially if you decide to have children, you're one day going to have to answer to those children for the life that you've lived. Now, does that mean that you can't change and you can't be better? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the consequences of actions. We all have consequences of actions, right? Nobody's perfect, but things are bad when people are sitting there trying to figure out, well, who's going to traumatize the kids the most? That shouldn't be the conversation. This should not be the conversation. And some people may say, well, why are we even taking this couple seriously or Kim K seriously? Because these kids are real children. Unfortunately, they're they've been born into that. This isn't a fake story. Unfortunately, this is their lives. What I'm trying to say. And there are people, human beings, who will be affected negatively, right? As always, guys, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Comment down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.